What's going on, guys? Hope everybody's doing okay on this beautiful Friday. It's a lovely day. Just wish a lot of people's lives was as beautiful as this day is. Um, in this video here, I'm gonna talk about um, if I had one question for the higher power. One question for the higher power. This is what I would want to ask the higher power. If I had a question for the higher power, because I don't know what's on the other side after this life is over. I see a lot of testimonies online, people talking about the afterlife, but I don't think anyone truly knows what takes place in the afterlife. I think a lot of people are just speculating and just giving their opinions on what takes place in the afterlife. But if I had one question for the higher power, and I do believe in a higher power. I'm not an atheist. I just believe in using logic, and it's nothing wrong with using logic, because when you fail to use logic, that's when you're truly lost. What I want to say in this video is that I would just want to ask the higher power, why did you put some people on earth to suffer? If you knew they wasn't going to be the most attractive, if you knew they wasn't going to be the best looking, if you knew they wasn't going to be a person that has a high IQ, why would you put them on this planet? I think that's a legitimate question to ask, because there are some people who were born at a disadvantage. They truly were born at a disadvantage. They endure a lot of pain and suffering in life unnecessarily for things that are out of their control. And there are a lot of aspects of this life that we don't have no control over. Like, why are some people born with disabilities they had no control over? Why are some people born, handicapped or, just all jacked up? I think this is a legit question to ask the higher power. Why would he create some guys, to be so unattractive to where they can't even find love? They can't even find a companion. This is a legit question to ask. I mean, some people just got it bad in life. And it's very unfortunate that it had to be this way. I don't know what to say about it all. It's just sad. It's very unfortunate that it had to be this bad for some people. If I was the higher power, just thinking logical, I wouldn't put people on this planet to suffer. I wouldn't make somebody so unattractive to where they can't find a significant other. I wouldn't make somebody, physically handicapped to where they're put at a disadvantage, to where they can't do things that other people can do. And this is just some legit questions that I would ask the higher power, because some people got it bad in life, and some people, in my personal opinion, through my personal observation, some people shouldn't have been on this planet, because some people are catching hell, and there are a lot of factors in life that we don't have any control over. That's why I say, take advantage of the things that you can control in your life, and the things that you can't control, you just say it is what it is, because there's nothing you can do about things that you can't control. That's one of the reasons to why I truly don't believe in the idea that life is what you make it. I've heard a lot of people say life is what you make it. Life is what you hope for it to be. I'll just say that, because there are a lot of factors in life that can that are out of your control. That's why I say life is what you hope for it to be. And I think it's fair to say that the higher power, whatever you want to call this being, I feel it's safe to say that the higher power wanted some people to suffer. He wanted to punish some people. Don't you agree? Because some people are at a serious disadvantage in this world. You know, I wouldn't create somebody to be so unattractive to where they can't find no love. I wouldn't create people like that. You got some men, you know, women just don't desire them. And they not going to be able to find no love because of that. I wouldn't create people like that if I was God. You know? This is why I say there's no way that the higher power can favor everybody. There's just no way that everybody can be favored on this earth. You know? When you look at things from a realistic point of view, everybody is just not favored. And, you know, some people, in my personal opinion, I believe the higher power wanted some people to suffer. You know, because if I was God, I wouldn't have created people who are at a serious disadvantage, who won't be able to execute things in this world. I mean, that's just complete, utter torture when you think about it logically, you know? And that's why I say, I'm just thinking logical. And it's nothing wrong with believing in God, but you just have to think logical. You know, when you look at things from a logical point of view, it's obvious that God wanted some people to suffer. You know? Now, I know there's some religious folks that would try to debate me on this. Because religious people, one thing I've learned about religious folks, people that are deep into religion, they like to defy logic. And when you get to a point where you start defying logic, that's when you truly are brain dead. That's one of the reasons to why I got away from the church and away from religion, because it teaches you to be brain dead and to not question things. I mean, when you look at how unfair life is, I mean, the proof is in the pudding, you know? So I don't think it's wrong for people to question the higher power or have questions for the higher power on why certain things didn't play out in their life or why they were dealt such a hard hand in life. Because I'm a firm believer that every aspect of your life is not supposed to be a battle. It's just not. I don't care what no one says. You know? I'm not saying life is supposed to be perfect, but every aspect of your life is not supposed to be a fighting battle. You know? But I'm going to go ahead and end this video. You guys have a good Friday. Peace out.